Let's talk about different coins that I would personally, and I am personally holding these long term, which means you bought them, you do nothing until eventually, which will take time, they go to a new all-time high and then you're happy and then you can sell them. This old man said before, only an idiot tries to time the market, and whenever you watch people on YouTube, me included, no matter how educated a guess is and how good the research, eventually, after all the videos, there's going to be one that says I lost a whole bunch of money in a week. Because it turns out crypto goes down. Now in reality, if you zoom out, the going down is just a tiny dip and it doesn't really matter if you're here long term. But for your psyche and your emotions, it kinda sucks. So I wanted to show you a couple things that are free to do in the meantime, like airdrop hunting, as well as tokens that I bought and or got into that I just hold. There's nothing to do, you just buy them, wait for the next few months, and when it goes up, just sell half. If it doubles, sell half, you're happy, and you can sleep at night without looking at your portfolio. And then let's talk about BC Game. In case you watched the last two videos in which I featured them, they have their own token on their site, which can also be purchased, for which we made a full video in detail on as well. And the cool thing is that they offer a lot of variety, whether it's sports, crypto trading, games like slots, bingo, table games, game shows, all their own exclusive games like Wukong, which we played a couple times now. The thing is, we started with 900, now it's at 4.1k. Sometimes you get lucky. And they accept pretty much any single crypto out there when it comes to depositing. And by that I mean really there's a giant list of different things. Let's say, for example, you bought some Nero or some Mother, some dog with hat, made some profit on there, or you still have it lying around and want to use it in different ways, can be used to be deposited over here. You would select that, network, it gives you an address, send it, done. And there's also a 180% bonus if you use at least $10 worth of any of the currencies. Now I also think you get a $5 bonus upon registration with the link down below. But let's do the exact same things we did in the last videos because that worked well, which means you're gonna play their Wukong game, as well as some Baccarat. Because for me, Baccarat has the highest likelihood of winning as it's pretty much a 50-50. Select what balance you play with. In case you didn't watch any of the other two videos, let's full screen this one. They have 4 different bonuses available when it comes to spinning. After the animations are done, in the bottom left, you can select your bonuses. Basically, triggering a bonus is 4 times more likely. Each spin ensures that there's like the staff symbol. Staff symbol means that Monkey Man on the left uses his magic power like in the game. Then there is Pansy Cave as well as the mountain over there. Spend a bunch of money. $1 bet becomes 100 there or 250 on the right, in which you get a bunch of different bonus games. Now we used the $1 bet and the option on the right 3 times, and in total it ended up like $300 in profit, which means for this video I wanted to see if we simply put it at like 1k and put that up a lot higher and click on buy and then okay. Let's see what happens. First of all, we get 4 of the symbols, so we get 12 free spins. I think it's free per symbol, 12 free spins. It worked out pretty well, and then we got quite a lot. It starts with like $1.20, so, you know, doesn't do too much, but you only get a hit once, like that staff symbol there, right? Flips over everything. The donut doubles or triples things, and the box thing, the bomb looking thing, like absorbs all the different tiles and coins. Now, why one of them is worth 10, one is worth 3, I'm not an expert on that. But what I know is number goes up and you already got 137. If you spend 1,000, that's not necessarily that great, but we still have 8 spins left. There's a counter as well behind my camera, which means if I disappear for a few seconds, you can see how many spins are left. We see the staff symbol. We get even 250 on the gold one, pretty close to what we spent. We're like halfway there, right? 300 plus already. Never mind, I can't count. So we already won what we spent and more, which means the next 5 free spins that we have, even if we had absolutely nothing, that would be worth quite a lot. I'm still more inclined to play Baccarat myself because a 50-50, just in my mind logically, seems a lot better and more likely to happen. But so far in 4 out of 4 spins where we use the expensive option, I don't know, seems to work. Get 140 there, got 1.2k before. Overall, we're like 480 in profit already. We get like 80 cents there, who cares? Not too bad. Do we take that and play Baccarat? Or do we just click on the exact same thing again? Because I wanted to bring this account to 5k just to see if I'm that lucky. Kinda works so far. We could also do the exact same thing and just increase the bet amount, but I think we'll do that in the next video. And don't forget that there's a $5 bonus with the link down below, so if you haven't already, sign up. Well, some of them are obvious and I mentioned them multiple times before, like Mantra. Just anything that is real world asset based, where you simply buy it at any point, even right now, and it just seems to go up more and more. And whenever you feel like, oh, it's up too much, there's another leg up, and then another one, and another one, and another one. It doesn't seem to stop. The ones that are building chains for real world asset and tokenization of things, or in other words, making crypto useful in real life and having a working product, they seem to go up. All the other coins are a lot smaller than that, so you can actually make some money. I mean, this needs $7 billion for you to 2x your money in here, which is going to happen, but it will take some time. Everything else though, giant disclaimer, not financial advice, don't lose your money. So if you want to get into Seed World, for example, which right now sits at just $3 million in market cap, undervalued for sure, considering the amount of people that follow it, the game and the world they're building, and the transparency that they have shown does not resemble the market cap. Obviously, microcap coin price can fluctuate insanely quickly just by one single person buying it. They aren't listed on any exchange yet. People haven't really heard about this, but I think this is one of those games that Alex Becker is going to mention for sure, which would then give it a 10x immediately, as all the games go to like 40 million in market cap right away once he talks about them. And from all the different games that I've seen, most suck really hard in crypto. This doesn't suck, and that is rare. In my opinion, Hidden Gem, full transparency, I bought the token before, it went up, I sold a bunch, and now all the tokens I have are free because I took my profit already, which means to whatever value it goes to, I don't mind. But if you invest, let's say $100 in here at the market cap, which should be at $30,000 if it goes to $1 billion. If you want to make the same gains with Mantra, for example, then that would need to go to like 2 trillion in market cap. And that's unreasonable. Therefore, higher risk as price can fluctuate really quickly, but something that I think is undervalued for sure. Next up is Destra or Desync. Had their hype because of anything AI based, went to 50 cents multiple times. So are we going to think this was the last time it went to 50 cents? Probably not, which means get it. They do this thing where it's a first on-chain one-stop solution for all your deep in cloud and AI computing needs. And the last time I checked AI, that is a growing sector that only becomes bigger. Also, since their inception, they generated nearly 700,000 in revenue. Not bad. Probably going to generate more. Now, is it going to be worth less right now, despite generating revenue, than it was back here? Probably not. The moment AI comes back and alt season starts, probably going to be higher than 20 cents. I think all the tokens are in supply and some are burned, or like most of them are in supply. So there isn't going to be a major unlock and dump on the price as with other projects. Now, if you like trading and you used Uniswap before or SushiSwap or anything else with the word swap in it, you will realize that trading things on Ethereum suck hard because ETH gas fees are insane and ETH is horrible. But things that are based on ETH, like Base as a chain, is great. Now, whenever there's a new chain, they're the exact same things as we have in ETH and normal crypto, just as a different version on that chain. Instead of Uniswap on ETH, we got Aerodrome Finance on Base. Went to like $2.20 a couple times. Is it going to be 60% worse as a project and as a team now that it went down? No. They had time to develop, they had money to hire more people, and they're probably going to go back to their all-time high and beyond once ETH becomes more adopted. And if all the old people already buy ETH, they're probably going to look into Base as a technology and get that too, in my humble opinion. Which would also mean that things like Veracity, which is advertising tech based on open ledger principles, is very likely going to be higher than $24 million, as advertising is a pretty big sector. How much did Google make last year in advertising revenue? $250 billion. This is at 23 mil, and it does advertising and verifying that you watched ads, I think, on crypto, on the blockchain. Which means normally, let's say you watch a stream on Twitch and the ads play. You know what I would do? I open a second stream and don't watch the ads because the ads suck and I don't want to see them. Which means the advertiser had to waste their money for me to not see the ad. But if I would get rewarded for watching the stupid ad and the advertiser gets what he wants because he spent money for people to see it, for which we need a middleman in between that verifies all of that, we have that one. At some point, we peaked at almost 400 mil in market cap. Now it's down a lot, but since that time in 2021, we had 4 additional years, or 3.5, to make it a better product that is hopefully going to be quite valuable. I also think Veracity has a big staking feature on their site, for which I think you need to install the Vera wallet and then have your tokens staked that way. You get 10, 20%, I think 20% with the wallet. Okay, 15% yearly, which is pretty good considering that I just hold this long term anyways. And if I get 15% a year for free because I hold it anyways, not bad. I like that. Links down below, not financial advice. Don't lose your money. Love you too. And see you fairly soon.